Well, hello there. It's Colin with Mile High Modern, checking in this mid-October with a little bit of a monthly update on what's going on. So, a historic, unprecedented market, unlike we've ever seen before in the Denver homes market, also nationally. Name of the game, what's going on right now, interest rates are historically low. So this means tons of buying power on the buying side, locking in a very low monthly payment with regard to how much loan you are going to be taking out. That's a 30-year loan. I know a lot of people don't hold it to maturity, but keep in mind a very powerful tool to add some stability, some safety, some freedom, and a really fiscally responsible thing to do to capture those low interest rates. So what's happening is we have tons of buyers out. Tons. Buyers, crazy. Don't blame you. I would be taking advantage of the same thing. So lots of buyers out. In the same time now, for July, August, and September, we had record low number of units on market for the Denver homes market ever. So July, August, September, that's a trend now, 3 months in a row. I anticipate that will continue through the end of the year. We will probably end the year with the lowest amount of inventory the Denver homes market has ever seen. I've heard talks of around 2,000 units. Now keep in mind about 6,000 is what we've been seeing, which is still an extreme seller's market. So dwindling inventory numbers, which means an extreme seller's market, great place to be if you're just selling. Buyers, it's a little challenging. I haven't really had any issue with my buyers getting in. Yes, there's competition, but I always like to share the point that even if there's 10 offers, you're really only competing against one if you know what you're doing. There's usually the top two, and I've been on the receiving end of those multiple offer situations. And very often, if there's 10 offers, you can pretty much put 7 to 8 of them in the wastebasket, given the way they're written or the lack of understanding of kind of a basic negotiation. So that said, I want to just talk kind of big picture about what's going on in the Denver homes market. I know that right now it appears to be quite volatile. We're talking about an average sold price which hit in August above $600,000. When I started selling homes, it was in the low 400s, and that's not that long ago. So our market's been doing really, really well, and I know this makes some people feel shaky. They're like, well, where's the ceiling here? How high can it go? And I would hypothesize, given the drastic disparity of supply and demand, it is going to take years for this to work its way out of the system. Are we going to be in an extreme seller's market forever? No. However, with how differentiated, how little homes we have and how many people want to get in, I think that we are entering into such a strong place and a very insulated market. We've gotten a great accolades from the media recently. Boulder rated number 1 place in the United States to live. Denver rated number 2 or 3 number place in the United States to live. So a lot of people are coming here. This is nothing new, but what's going on now is people are able to work remotely. So people from the coast, people in high-paying jobs, people that are just looking to get away from where they've been living and live our lifestyle are now able to come here, work from home, work remotely, and it's happening. I have, last week I have 4 clients just from New York City alone right now out looking at property. So to give you an example of kind of the drastic migration that's going on, and I know some of you don't want to hear this, but it's kind of the way that it's going, and I would say embrace our market. I think that regardless of how hard it is to get on the buy side, it is such a great time to buy. Low interest rates. And then on the sale side, it should be fairly easy. There are some exceptions based on product type. Condos are still kind of on hold, especially downtown and nearing downtown, but that'll change and that'll start working its way out of the market, in my opinion. And then on the sell buy, what a better time to capitalize on the equity in your home and move up, move laterally, decrease your monthly payment, put all your equity into another property. So really great time to make moves, and clearly there's a lot of people that are out making moves right now. As always, if you have questions on the market, if you have a specific question on your property, I know as a homeowner, oftentimes I may seem somewhat irrelevant. I assure you, I work with plenty of people that aren't just buying and selling, but I like to keep track of your home value, help you understand what kind of upgrades you should and potentially should not be doing for your home, at least if you're caring about kind of long-term resale prospects. So I hope everyone's well, staying healthy, safe, relatively happy. I know it's a challenging time for many, and I'm always here to be an ear, regardless if it's real estate or not. I'm easily accessible, of course. I hope everyone has a wonderful remainder of your month, and I'll talk to you next month, if not some of you before. Take care, ciao.